Well, the COVID pandemic hasn't just changed sport, of course. It's changed the way a lot of businesses operate. Not always for the worse, though. Penrith Chip Shop has started sending a van to tour outlying villages as a way of spreading a little happiness in lockdown. It's become so popular that it's here to stay. Ryan Dollard reports.
Friday is now a Thursday for the people of Lazonby.
There we go. Thank you.
It's the day the local chip van sets up in their village, bringing a little bit of town to the country. An idea inspired by the grim days of lockdown.
We started a village run to try and give people a night off cooking, as it were, really, in rural locations. And I think it's been very well received, and people queue for quite a long time at times to get fish and chips and a night off cooking. For here in Lazonby, it's a 40-minute round trip to go and get fish and chips from Penrith, and it's been very well received from the community. I think it's just jogged us on a little bit, kicked us into a different way of living, and I think it's here to stay as long as the community wants it.
The van now visits 8 villages regularly, with some getting a weekly, others a fortnightly service. And it certainly seems popular with communities not used to having fast food on their doorsteps.
One thing about living at Lazonby is that you can just go for long walks and not be in contact with anyone, and then coming back here and getting fish and chips is wonderful.
Yeah, it's grand. It's a good chippie as well. Fish is really good. We always bring my grandparents and see if they want one. They're big fans of a chippie.
Probably just a good excuse to get out and about and see the other people in the town or the village, and queue up and have a chat and get the fish and chips.
With so little socialising done when we were all staying home and saving lives, it seems the queue for the chippie tea has become a community melting pot.
Oh yeah, that's right. Some of the stories we've heard, and not just from people in the villages, people passing through, drop off as well, and it's what's great to see is the community getting to see each other. This COVID's really developed a community spirit that seems to have disappeared over the years, and seeing somebody from one end of the village meet somebody from the other side of the village who they've not seen for years is quite inspiring. Yeah.
The touring chippie will now be a major part of a documentary into the way COVID-19 has affected the Eden area for bad and for good. But Dan and the team say they've no intentions of winding it up soon. This rural takeaway is here to stay. A mobile service that's going nowhere fast. Ryan Dollard, ITV News.